It's episode 16 of This Week in Track, and on today's show, the slow realization that Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce is never going to get slower. Ferdinand Omanyala puts on a show at home, and how fast do you have to be to meet the president? Let's begin. Start in Nairobi with the Continental Tour. Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce runs 10:67 to win the 100. Yes, it was at altitude, but 10:67 still incredibly fast. And she runs it going away. No competition in this race. Christina Boma unfortunately got hurt. But for Fraser Pryce, you probably thought last year might have been it. Or the year before, or the year before that, or the year before that. I think we all need to just understand that Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce is just going to be this person. Your kids are going to get a chance to see Shelly Ann Fraser Pryce run 10:6 and grow very old watching her run 10:6 over and over again. I mean, look at this start. Look at this start. Look at this acceleration from Fraser Pryce. I think we need, again, let's play the synonym game here. Blasts out of the blocks, explodes out of the blocks. Let's see if we can do something better than that. Let's go over to Google here. Rockets. Let's try rockets out of the blocks. Let's see what we got. Ooh, found one again. Go hell for leather. No idea what it means, but seems appropriate. I tore hell for leather out of my garage. Can I have the origin of the word, please? Oh, comes from Rudyard Kipling, specifically referring to riding a horse at breakneck speed. I don't know if it fits. Hell for leather sounds very dramatic. I know this is early in the season, but we saw this all last year, and the whole wait till later on in the year thing didn't really hold up. She didn't win gold last year, but she still ran 10:60, faster than she had ever run in her career. It's remarkable what she's doing. Let's go to the men's 100 now, where we thought it was going to be a battle between Olympic gold and silver medalists in Jacobs and Curley. Jacobs had to pull out, go to the hospital with intestinal issues, but Ferdinand Omanyala, running in front of his home crowd, put on an absolute show. He's going to upset Curley, runs 9.85. Actually ran faster last year at this meet, but it was later in the season, and it was in a loss to Trayvon Bromell. Great race for Omanyala. He's a guy to watch moving forward. The fans go absolutely insane for this 100. Just, it was amazing to see. And brought up a point that I wanted to mention here, which is we talk about the post-Bolt era in the 100. And I'm talking about, once he retired in 17 and on. And we talked about how there was really no drama there about who won those Olympic 100 and 200 meter races. And if you extend it beyond just Bolt and you go to who was getting all the medals, there's a lot of geographical dominance. So look here, starting in 2009, Jamaica, US, Jamaica. In fact, from 09 all the way to 19, if you want to go a little bit beyond the Bolt era there, Canada, US, or a nation in the Caribbean won the 100. Go over to the Olympic side of things, Beijing, it was Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, US, London, Jamaica, Jamaica, US, Rio, Jamaica, US, Canada. Wasn't until the Tokyo Olympics when Lamont Marcel Jacobs gets in there and breaks it up. And now with someone like Omanyala and Akini Simbine of South Africa and get in the mix, much more geographic diversity, which is exciting to see. Let's go back though to those scenes in Nairobi. After the race, Omanyala meets the president of Kenya, who was watching in the stands. That's a cool moment. We saw last week at the Penn Relays, the Prime Minister of Jamaica was there. If you're a head of state right now, great time to go to a track meet. I think, remember 2 years ago when everyone said, man, when there's events again, when there's live sports, when there's concerts, I'm going to go to everything. These heads of state really took that seriously and are going to track meets, which is exciting. So he meets the president of Kenya. They embrace. Now, I was wondering how fast do you have to be to meet the president? He's got a little bit of an advantage. The 100 was the last event in the meet, but there was another guy from Kenya who ran pretty good himself, and I'm talking about Abel Kipsang. This is him in the 1500, just completely blowing the doors off of everybody over the last 300. He runs 3:31 in this 1500, and that's at altitude. So if you want to do the conversion, you can say it's 3:25, or just say it's the second fastest time at altitude in history. I would argue, and I know people in Kenya know this because they love distance running in Kenya, this performance better than Omanyala's performance. I don't know. Kipsang needed to go up to the presidential booth and bring the altitude conversions and say, hey, I know you guys are all excited about a 9.8 at altitude, but it's actually slower, whereas my 331 is actually faster. Oh, see here, he was excited. So the president was excited for Kipsang too, but just didn't get the invite to go up. Again, maybe it's because it was during the meet as opposed to after the meet. Tough break for distance runners everywhere, though, I think.